Hey guys, it's Emiliano. I'm back after a break. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and today I'm going to review some of these new Twin Lama boots I got as an early birthday gift. Um, and these are called I think they're number 13. I'm pretty sure. And they're lizard, and they're from Twin Lama, and they're very nice, beautiful, beautiful, very handmade boots. They're handmade and they're very well done. I have to say, I love this boot so much. I love this boot for when um, I'm wearing like a nice, like classy outfit that's good for this color. Um, and I like I just love lizard. Lizard's actually very good. Um, it's a very good durable exotic to get, and it's one of the like few exotics that also is like a must to have. Um, and it's a very good boot. So this is Teju Lizard, and uh, here's one thing that I think is kind of funny. So whenever I go to Boot Jack or Cameron's, wherever they sell these, right? Boot Jack and Cameron sells them, and Boot Barn, um, they're always made differently, and I don't know why. So these boots have this stitch, right? This is still considered a single stitch. If it was a stitch right here, this would be like a two-piece, and don't get those. Those aren't good. You want to get some nice full stitches, right? So you want to get like a nice one stitch, and these are still considered one stitch. But one thing that's a little bit confusing though is that there's some other boots from the same exact number. It's not another number. It's the same exact number and name. They don't have a stitch at all, and I think that's weird. I've been trying to look into it. Even before I made this video, I was looking into it because it's kind of weird. Nothing about it. I guess it's just the way it's produced right at the time. Same thing with belts. Sometimes they stitch I don't know what you call it. That thing that holds the belt in place, not the buckle. It's the little strap. Sometimes they're lazy on that too. They don't stitch it right. They just stitch it, and then sometimes it creates a big bulge. So honestly, I think it's just like the way they produce it at the time. So, but it's still an amazing boot. Don't get me wrong. Like, they don't. It's not that that deep or that serious. You get me? So, is it still considered one piece? One piece lizard. The shaft design is actually very pretty. I do love the stitching. It's very nice. This is grain leather. This is full grain leather, premium. And then some of the lizard up here as well. It's very pretty. Um, the outsole is leather, and the insole is a cushion. And I hope Toy Llama doesn't take this bad, but I want to be honest. I don't like that Toy Llama's going down that path of what Aries is doing, of trying to put comfort into exotic, or comfort into boots. I think that's kind of, I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't think it's a good taste, because I feel like we should just stick with the nice traditional, um, with the nice traditional style. And that's why I love Toy Llama, because these ones, they don't have what Toy Llama's starting to do, because they're uh they're vintage. This is a vintage style. That's why if you see it, the vamp is very wedged. I had to get a bigger size than this. I had to get a 12D. Usually, I don't know if you saw my other video, I'm a 10.5 EE. But I had to get a 12D in this because it's very wedged and it's not very elongated. And because it's a vintage style. This is from the 1912 collection. It's crazy. So this is like one of their, you know, vintage style boots, and that's why it's very constructed traditional, and that's why I love it. But one thing they changed, and now let me go to what I was trying to say, is the insole. they're trying to be like I said, they're trying to be. I feel like they're going down that path of area where they're trying to convert like a work boot with an exotic. Doesn't work like that. I don't like that. Like it's it like, and what I'm talking about is the sole, like high tech sole, like a comforting sole. Like I don't know. Like I have leather boots. And leather boots, I do look for that. I do look for, you know, soles that contain that and soles that are nice and and comforting. Cause I'm gonna be wearing them for a long. I'm gonna be wearing them for like 8 hours actually. If you think about it, because I wear boots to school 24/7. The only time I wear shoes is if I'm like running or actually working out. But um, but and then that's what Area does too. Area does, you know, that. Sometimes when they have exotics, they do put that sole in there in the exotic boot, and it's like just stick to, you know, nice leather. You get me? Just nice leather. Then that's what if you saw my other video, that's what JRC does, and that's what I like a lot. But that's what I'm saying. That, you know, again, to Lama, don't take it as offense. I just think that you guys are just going down that path, and don't get me wrong, it's still nice, it's still a good comfort boot, but it's just, I don't know. I think you guys you should just be traditional, you know? I don't know. But, so here's the outsole. Also, too, very pretty. If you saw my other video, a good way to take care of these is just putting shirts in as like, as like a, I forget what you're calling them. I always forget the name, but it's like, I think you call them like tree pegs or wood pegs. You put them in the boot and like you size it up. But I don't it's just a big waste of money. It's like $50. It's like $50. Just use a shirt. Just use shirts. It's not bad. And look how it looks. And it does that to make it seem like you're still wearing it, and it just shapes the boot for you and doesn't create creases and, you know, crush down on the boot. And the back, very nice too. Has some good stitching as well. Very pretty. The heel is a cowboy heel. So I think cowboy heel is an inch and a half, or in like 1.75, which is like an inch and 75 centimeters or something. But this is a cowboy heel. This is round toe, and it's very nice. It has some nice leather piping as well. Very pretty. I also have the pull straps. And you know what? One thing I love is the shaft. It's grain leather, but it's like grain leather, like the outside. If you get what I'm trying to say, like the outside of grain leather, and the inside, it's the inside of grain leather. You get me? Cause this is like where like the, what do you call it? Like the fur was, I guess, and like they just shave it down, and this is like the inside, so it's like fatty, or you get me what I'm trying to say? So it's very, very pretty, and it's very well done. I like how they kind of did that though, because it does kind of make the boot also give like texture to it as well. Like if you can see like the creases and stuff, like you could tell like that was from like the outside, or you get me? And just overall, this is a very good boot. It is. I love it a lot. It's very good. And yeah, there was, oh, and the sizing, I think I already said this, but you should go up too because of the style. It's kind of wedged. Very beautiful boot. There's not that much stuff to say. Like, it's just very well done. All I can say is just, you know, just the sole. And all right, sorry about that. Just overall, this is a very nice boot. I love it a lot. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys in you know, love this boot as much as how I love it. And I suggest that you guys look into it, because it really is a good, you know, must to have, you know, in an exotic boot. And yeah, Thank you guys for watching.